Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Music Company Execs Are Now Scared to Death. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. To those of you who thought that the music industry was always creepy as hell, then we have a revelation for you. No matter what you think of the music business, it's actually much, much worse than people thought. Easily 10 times worse than people could ever imagine. The level of criminality, accounting deception and fraud, the number of people who have been abused, attacked, or killed over the decades simply for trying to collect the money they were legitimately owed. This is amazing. The record industry has always been run by gangsters. White-collar gangsters, but gangsters nonetheless. And by the way, when the white-collar gangsters can get you to do what they want, then they send in the real criminals and the murderers to deal with you. But now, with the recent events involving one of the biggest rappers and producers having his mansions raided by federal authorities, now it's more clear than ever that the feds are taking action. Hopefully it's not just a facade. Hopefully it's not just theater. And the more publicity these raids get, the more previous victims come forward to tell the world about what's happening to them. The more publicity there is, the more lawsuits are being filed. Now, up until recently, most of this has been flying below the radar, and the general public was relatively unaware of all of this. But now, with the recent raids on homes, things have changed. With the public release of all the recent videos of the super sleazy rape parties, that's right, you heard it, rape parties are taking place at private mansions. Also, they're having orgies and assaults. They're deliberately drugging people on cameras at these various home parties. Now it's all getting more attention from law enforcement and proving once again that there are few things more sleazy, corrupt, and evil and criminal than the music business. And that's making a lot of important people get new passports, plan their exit strategies, and start moving their money overseas to non-extradition countries. Why are they doing this? Because a lot of these creeps are concerned that they may have been videotaped at some of these parties. And you know what? We suspect they probably were. And because of that, it's super hard to have your lawyer argue that you weren't at that party when the video proves that you were. So other than celebrities, what other people were at these parties? Who else was there that is potentially in real legal jeopardy now? Well, it's record company CEOs and executives. That's right, CEOs and executives. Some of these guys are hiring more lawyers and security and press people to try and squash this problem before the feds hit them with indictments. This is what a lot of people are speculating, and the speculation is probably going to be true. Now, if you're a high-level exec and you get indicted or arrested on camera, then it's really hard to say you're not guilty if the video says you are. Just a public video of you being arrested is enough to end your career and probably even have you tossed in jail. Now, these guys are really influential, and there's video online of victims discussing what they have done to them. There are bodyguards out there now who have been at these parties, and they're publicly inviting the feds to ask them to testify. Now, if they don't testify or don't get invited to testify, then you know what that means. It's all on social media, and more videos are coming out each week. If only 10% of these creepy rumors out there are true, then a lot of people are going to jail for a long time. And here's something else for you to think about. Up until now, if you were involved in any of these creepy activities, they usually asked you to sign an NDA, and that was to protect them from lawsuits. But guess what? NDAs do not protect them from criminal action, from getting arrested, from getting thrown in jail. If the feds want you to testify, they will force you to testify without the benefit of the NDA. Or you can have a benefit. They don't care. The law allows them to force you to testify. So if the feds want to force somebody to testify in this case, then that NDA is toilet paper. It doesn't protect them from anything. and feds can and will force you to testify for them, or they can put you in jail for months until you change change your mind. And most people who spend a month or two in a rat-infested prison cell will quickly change their minds and agree to cooperate when they see the rats eating the food off their dinner plates 5 seconds after it's delivered to their to their prison cell. Competing for a plate of food with some rats in your cell, that is so dehumanizing that a lot of them will just capitulate and agree to testify. And that's why so many music company execs are getting ready to leave the country. A lot of people are on extended vacations now. Wonder why that is. They're scared, that's why. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.